Hi, thanks so much for inviting me in. Today we're going to go over our paperwork, everything that we have to fill out to get your student enrolled in preschool, and some other things, some expectations. So hold on just a second and let me share my screen with you. All right, here we go. First home visit for our 2021 school year. What to expect on our first home visit. So we're gonna be filling out paperwork. Just like the paperwork I dropped off to you, we're gonna go through it together, get it filled out. You're gonna do medical and dental records release. That just authorizes us to get the most current medical and dental records that we have, or that you have, and also it's a great reminder in case it slipped by and you didn't get it done, and that way we'll have current information. The authorization to release information, that's basically if I'm working with somebody, whether it be DSHS or past due bills or whatever, that authorization allows me to work on your behalf. The bridge paperwork, well, it's a lot, and I appreciate you doing it. Basically, it's a lot of data that's collected that goes into a machine. It crunches the numbers. It talks about like, do you rent or own your own home, or are you staying with friends? How are your basic needs met? Education, all kinds of stuff, and we'll work through that together. And then the Richland School District enrollment packet, and that starts with them, and it goes in a CUME file, and it follows the student from preschool to 12th grade, and it always rolls with them during their educational career. Getting to know you and your family. This is probably one of my favorite parts. Basically, we get to find out what some of your goals are. You know, do you want to buy a house? Do you want to get a new car? Maybe you want to go on a vacation, things like that. What are things that you want to see for your family? What are some things you're hoping your child's going to accomplish this year? And then how do we honor your family's culture? We all come together from different situations, family settings, styles, history, culture, traditions. And the really cool part is we get to all bring it together and honor each one and on how unique and wonderful our families are. Do you have any concerns or questions? You know, some parents are they're excited that their child's going to go. They're like, yay, my child's going to school. And others are a little bit anxious and have questions. So, you know, however you're feeling, let's talk it out. A few things to know about preschool. Always make sure to call if you are going to be late or if your child isn't feeling well. I can't stress enough communication. Keep those lines open between you and I, the teacher, and the school. One reason is because if you're going to be late and you're either AM or PM, they might miss out on breakfast or lunch. So if you're going to be too late, we can say, hey, make sure you feed your child before you come, or we can hold a dish for them. If your child is sick, give us a call and we'll make sure that attendance knows. Also, it helps us if we're doing a really cool project and we don't want them to miss out on it, we can pull pieces for them. So that way we get it done. Sometimes drop-offs or pickups are hard. Some kids just easy peasy, they fly in, they do their thing, they know where they are. And for others, it's a little stressful for moms and kids, or just families in general, whoever's bringing them. So I always say it's like a Band-Aid. You know, you're gonna take care of everything, you're gonna make sure everything's good, and then when it's time to take off the Band-Aid, you rip it off. So basically, you're gonna love on them, you're gonna set them up to a good, successful day, and then you're gonna say bye, and you're not gonna peek in the window, you're just gonna go out. And you know, if your child's especially anxious, you can give them a little something to hold on to that they know you're gonna come back for. It could be a spare key, a little picture if they get lonely, whatever. You know your child and you know what's gonna comfort them. A little bit about testing. I know some people are like, what? You do testing in preschool? We do. we do informal testing, like just assessments where we're watching and observing, and we also do some state testing, and I'll tell you about that a little later. Let's go ahead and keep going. Sometimes we all just have a terrible, rotten, bad day, and what we do about it to help your child and what you can do. When we see it happening, we're right there with the kids. We're building blocks with them or working magnet tiles or whatever. And sometimes maybe a friend might knock over their tower or they have some anxiety and it comes out during the day. Usually we're going to try and let them work it out. We want them to develop those critical thinking skills, language skills, like, please don't do that again. It really hurt my feelings, or, helping them work through it and get those skills that are needed. It creates a resilient, knowledgeable, good person. And sometimes though, they can't catch a hold of that emotion. They don't know how to process it. So we'll intervene and give them tools to do so. Whoever comes to pick up, we're going to let you know, because we don't want you to get sideswiped with the kid going, I had a horrible day. And they're like, what? So we're going to let you know what happened and how we handled it and things that you can do. When you're driving home, just say, hey, so you had a little situation. How did you handle it? I am so proud that you used your words and that you were able to work it out. Just build them up. Between all of us building them up, they're going to get strong and they're going to know what to do. Some of the things that we're going to be doing in preschool, again, depending on whether you're AM or PM, they're going to come in, hang up their backpacks in their cubbies, and they're going to go wash their hands and get ready for either breakfast or lunch. They have that, and they sit with the teachers, and it's just a really great time to bond and talk to your friends and eat some food. And then we clean up and brush our teeth, and then we go to circle time. In circle time, really that's the time to set the stage for what to expect for the day, so they know what to expect and that it just sets into a routine. They're going to go to learning centers after circle time, and they'll work with teachers on maybe it might be letter formation, maybe some mathematics, maybe some literacy, always art. There's always art and drama centers to play. And since preschoolers go to school 4 days a week, 2 days are going to be outside and 2 days are going to be in the gymnasium. And they know what day is gym or what day is outside. We have lots of things to do for them that are going to develop both their big motor skills and their small motor skills. But basically, they're just learning how to be a good friend. And they're building those bonds of friendship. And also for parents, moms or dads just who are coming in and dropping off, we're all doing the same thing, and that creates a bond of friendship. It's amazing to watch. I love watching people develop those relationships in and outside of school. So we talked about assessment. How do we assess your child? Well, 3 times a year, we're going to do a state mandated. The program that we use in the preschool is TS Gold. The first one is going to be when you guys come in and you're meeting with the teacher, you're filling out all those forms and talking about expectations and what to expect from the teacher and for the school year. Your child will be checking out the room and then working with an assistant teacher, and they're going to do kind of a basic knowledge check. They're going to see what skills they're really strong in and what skills they need help getting strong in. And that gives us a good baseline to go from. But then daily, while kids are playing, they're really working and they're really showing us the skills that they're learning through play, through verbiage, through demonstration of drawings, through book storytelling. So we're assessing constantly, and it's not just for the child, it's also for the teachers, so that they can make sure that we're meeting the needs of your child, that our learning style, their learning styles and our teaching styles are working together, or do we need to tweak something? So it's always ongoing. We're going to pull samples and they're going to put them in your child's portfolio so that when you meet for parent-teacher conferences, you can look and see how far they've come during the school year and what they're learning. It's pretty cool. How you can help your child's success in school. Ask questions, ask lots of questions. What did you do today? What was your favorite part of the day? Have an established bedtime routine. You know, you eat dinner, you take a bath, you read a book, you snuggle, might get ice cream, whatever, but make that routine. We kind of get off keter in the summer and we're not always going to bed at the same time. So just really start establishing that routine. And then also in the morning time, make sure you give yourself enough time to be able to get ready without stressing out. Make sure you might have the shoes laid out and the outfit laid out. Whatever works for your family, developing that routine is going to make for such a successful day for everybody. Give lots of hugs and kisses. They're growing a lot this year. They're starting a new school career. They're learning how to co-play. They're taking in all this information and processing it and growing and maturing. So they're going to need lots of hugs and kisses. And be excited. Be their biggest cheerleader. Read to them. Have them tell you stories. Just be excited about what they're learning, and you're going to see so much growth. So what is a family advocate, and why am I even here? A family advocate works on the behalf of you and your whole family. We're not just about the child. We believe in every family, every child, every day. And we believe that when we partner with the family and we're able to help with resources when needed, or guidance, possibly job help or education or financial help, we just want to make sure that those basic needs are met. We believe that when the whole family is lifted up, so is that child, and they're set up for greater success. I'm basically your bridge between school and the family, and I'm here to help you and to make it just a really wonderful experience. Thank you so much for allowing me into your home, and I look forward to partnering with you and your family this year. You can always call me. You've got my number, you know my office line. You can text me, and I'm just super excited to watch everybody grow and bloom. I'm going to go ahead and turn off my shared screen, if I can do that. All right. So again, thank you so much for allowing me into your home, and I look forward to a great year. I'll talk to you soon.